Hello, I am glad to have you here. So in this video we will talk about the biggest follower mistakes when we dance from a leader's perspective. So make sure to watch it to the end. From a leader's perspective, I dance a lot, I teach a lot, and I have danced with a lot of girls. So I know quite a lot about it, but to be sure, I also asked the question on my Facebook and I got a lot of replies. So this is from that and together with my own opinions. I gave girls the same kind of question and their answers were very different from these. So you can check that video up in the description, or maybe up here to the left. Right. But just before we start, what do you think are the biggest follower mistakes? Write in the comments below and let me know. And if you have other ideas what you want to hear about here, so just leave a comment and I'll see what we can do. So the first mistake is not keeping their own balance, and there are many different reasons for this. Of course, when a follower doesn't keep her own balance, she relies on the leader to keep her balance, and it becomes heavy and not as comfortable and might be causing strain in the back and so on. So it's very important. I have a totally separate video about balance and what you can do to fix it. But these are the 5 most important things about the balance. So the 5 different reasons for bad balance could be: number 1, that you're not tapping together with the feet together. You're tapping a little bit too separate. Number 2, you're not properly walking on the line forward and back. Number 3, you're a little bit too far away from your partner, which makes you lose your axis. Number 4, you're stepping either too short steps or too big steps, so you don't find the right size of steps. And number 5, that you step too early, so you don't find, also once again, you don't find the right size of steps. Of course, combinations of all these 5 can also affect, but you can check the video for tips and tricks about balance. So mistake number 2 is not following the chest or the right leg. So basically, when you dance, if you follow close to the chest, when the guy is going back, you don't lose the axis. Yeah? And this is a problem that has increased more recently, I think, because people stay a little bit further apart with more distance in the chest. But if you want to practice this, sometimes practice without holding hands. Without holding the hands, just connection in the chest, walk forward and back, also with turns. And especially in turns, try to focus also on stepping close with your feet to the line. And you do it by thinking that you're going to stay close to the right leg of the guy, because your feet are crossed when you're in your basic position. So if you're walking close to the right leg to search for a presence, then you will be searching for the line with your feet and you will be more in balance. Mistake number 3 is about your left arm. This is my right, but you can imagine your left arm here. When we're in a closed position, this doesn't matter. But when we open up a little bit, we create some distance, or open up here, you need to make sure that your arm slides down to keep a connection along the arm as much as possible, because there's a lot of information in this arm. And when you keep that connection, you feel also, you get all this information. This helps a lot in the leading, and you will be faster to react to stops and pivots and turns, and it will of course be a lot easier for the guy. And number 2, you will not have your arm around his neck so that you're pulling him a little bit out of balance. So we've come to mistake number 4, and this is about anticipation. So when we dance, if you anticipate, we will have a big problem. If you think, Saida, I know that, and something else is on the leader's mind, there will be a problem, because you're all the time guessing what's going to happen. Instead, be water, my friend, like Bruce Lee said. Try to not anticipate, try to not guess. I'm not saying don't think, because you need to think all the time. You need to focus on what is happening. You need to focus on the tension in the frame and respond to that tension. You need to feel the direction we are leading you, and you need to feel the intention. How big steps do we want you to take? You need to focus on this all the time. So think or focus, but don't guess what is going to happen. Listen to the lead and take the step that you need to take to find balance. So we've come to mistake number 5, and this is about tensions. And in a way, this is the same principle as for all dancing. What I do as a leader needs to get an appropriate response by the follower. And this goes for everything. Whatever I do needs to get the right response in terms of size, direction, speed, etc. And of course, this goes for tension too. So if I give tension 3, I need to get a response with tension 3. If the girl doesn't respond with the same tension, the guy needs to give more tension back. And if there's something that makes it easy to lead a girl, one of those things is the tension, that she really responds to this tension. So girls, please respond with some tension when you feel tension, all the way from the frame through your core, legs, all the way down to the feet, so that the feet react this fast when there is tension. And of course, when the tension is released, you relax again. You need to turn down the volume again, if you say so. And of course, guys, if the girl doesn't respond to tension, skip those kind of moves that need tension. Okay, so I will give you a bonus tip. And this is what I call suck the caramel. And this is a Swedish expression, which is basically, it means suck the caramel. Yes, suga på karamellen. It means that you should enjoy something. You shouldn't bite the piece of candy that you have because you make it finish faster, but rather suck the candy to make it last longer, okay? And it happens in dancing sometimes that I dance and I want to do a slow move and the girl is finished. She finishes like that and then she has to wait for me. She doesn't really, it's because she doesn't really focus on the intention that I give her, and she might be anticipating. She thinks I'm gonna do it fast, so she does it fast. So girls, try to really focus also when we slow down, not only when we use syncopated steps and do something fast, but also when we want to do something slow. Yes? So suck the caramel. That's it. Let me know in the comments below what you think are the biggest follower mistakes or following mistakes. And don't forget to subscribe on the channel, click the little bell icon to get notifications about upcoming tips and tricks, other videos from amazing places or the online classes, etc. That's it. Take care. See you on the dance floor. Bye bye.